What is up, YouTube? It's your boy QuezzyTheGreat, and I'm your host. And this is the Eagles Playbook Podcast, episode 3. And we got a special guest today. I'm pretty sure some of y'all know are very familiar with this face. My man Philly Halftime. What's going on?
What's going on? What's going on? What's good? Thanks for
Man,
having me on. This is an awesome time to be on.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, of course. And today, we got a lot to talk about, man. Preseason week 1 was it's in the books now. We got a lot of depth from what I could see last night. We also saw a little, iffy players out there, but hey, um, and overall the whole thing was amazing, man. So, give me some of your thoughts about the preseason game yesterday. Like, who stood out the most to you?
It would be Sidney Brown that stood out to me. And everybody's going to go with Jalen Carter, because he almost got that sack off the first thing. But I would say Sidney Brown was the one that stood out to me with all the tackles he was doing. He was a ball hawk, like everybody said he was going to be. He was all over the place. Yeah, Sidney Brown was he was a beast last night.
Yeah, yeah. For me, man, I'm not even gonna say Jalen Carter. I gotta go with Tanner McKee first. Like, he looks ready. Like, I was so impressed with him last night, man. That's crazy.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
but hold on. But yeah, my bad, man. I had to just close that door.
You're good.
But yeah, like I was saying, Tanner McKee, man, I was impressed with him. Like, the throws he was making, all of that. Like, but in my second person, I probably have to go with Sidney Brown as well. Like, we had like 9 solo tackles. Uh,
Yeah.
he was all over the field, man. But yeah,
And that's all he was. That's what he does. That's why I was very high on him, on Sidney Brown. I had to do some research on him, but dude is he's I say he's gonna be like Palomalo.
yeah,
He's not
yeah,
gonna jump over the offensive line, but he's a Palomalo who loves to hit, always down. He's always at wherever the ball's gonna be. He does that shoestring tackles. He likes doing that. I mean, come on, like one hand grabbing somebody's foot and yanking them down. That's not easy to do. The guys, they are 200 pounds and running full speed, and he's yanking them down like nothing.
yeah, man. That's one thing that stood out the most to me. Like, I feel like when the real season comes, like week 1, you have to pair him up with Reed Blankenship. I went to the same college as Reed Blankenship. That's
Oh,
where
did you?
yeah, Middle Tennessee. So, we're familiar with him. But as far as like with Sidney Brown, like this, that what stood out the most to me, like his tackling, and like he was trying every time he tackled, he was trying to like put somebody on their back, like you can tell, like I feel like him, Reed Blankenship, and Zach McPeterson is the best tacklers on his team already. Like, I feel like those are the best tacklers.
Yeah, they're, it's going to be interesting to see what the Eagles do. So my question to you is, who had a bad game that you thought had a bad game for the Eagles?
Oh man, I'm Book and Greedy Williams. I'm Book. I didn't know he was that athletic, but man, it's just like it was some plays where like people was open, he was just hesitating to throw the ball. It was like, but don't get me wrong, like the third string offensive line was trash. I think one the guy from the guy we picked up from Tennessee that we drafted back then in 2012. We
Uh,
talked about, but yeah, what was his name? I forgot his name. The guy
I
that
forget it.
we signed. It was like the lineman from Tennessee. We drafted him in the 2012 draft. But I forgot his name. What was his
I
name?
forget.
I forgot. But yeah, he was kind of suspect to me too. But mainly Iron Book and Greedy Williams, like that was atrocious. What
Now,
about you?
to me, it was Kelly Ringo.
Yeah, he
Kelly
did get beat, right?
Ringo, Kelly Ringo was getting manhandled. Like they were pushing him, like he was trying to get in their way, and he didn't want to tackle the guy, and the guy who just was pushing him right up the field.
You talking about that first play when he when the I think it was the running back went up the
Yeah,
sideline?
the running
Yeah,
back was running down the sideline, and he was running after him, and he
yeah,
didn't want to. He didn't want to turn his hips to tackle him. He just was trying to like stop him somehow, like this. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? And I'm a
yeah,
big
yeah.
Ringo fan. I wanted him, but I'm like, oh my god. And now I'm thinking twice about like what the hell we got ourselves into. You know what I mean? With Kelly Ringo, he'll be
He,
fine, but you know, he's a rookie. It's his first game in the NFL. You know, and I think he was just had the jitters. Then he had that one touchdown that he gave up in the end zone where he didn't want to turn his hips to look at the quarterback. He never looked. He never put his eye on the quarterback at all.
yeah. That's what. Yeah,
What's up,
like on that
AM?
first. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just saying hi to AM.
Oh yeah, what's going on, man? Welcome to the chat. But yeah, like I was saying,
He's one of the hardcore sports guys too.
yeah, I be seeing him. I be seeing this guy a lot on YouTube, like just in the algorithm.
Yep.
Like I be seeing him a lot. But yeah, yeah. But anyway, yeah, like we were speaking on Kelly Ringo. Yeah, like you saying on the touchdown drive, like he wasn't even looking. It was like he was more so focused on the receiver. Like he wasn't looking. Like for me, if
Yeah.
I'm trying to play the ball, like you can, cause you got the speed to keep up with the receiver. Just play the ball, bro. Like he
Yeah.
didn't even get his head turned
Exactly.
around.
You got to play the ball. You know, you just got to play the ball. Put your eye on the ball. You look, turn your head, just look, and keep running. You can do both at the same time.
Yep, and yeah, but
But that was the actually he was the only guy that I thought that had a real issue. You know what I mean?
yeah, I feel like he had one decent play, the little one pass breakup, but you can tell he a rookie though. But you can kind of still see you can kind of see the potential there though. It just he just got some work to do. But
He
what
just
was
got
your
work
thoughts
to do.
on?
Like you said, just got work to do. All
Yeah,
these we got a lot of rookies. They're gonna mess up.
yeah.
I'd rather them mess up in a game that don't matter than win a game that does matter.
Yeah. So how did you feel about since we're talking about the DBs? How did you feel about Josh Jones when he was in? I feel like that was a bogus call. Like I feel like he's improving. Like cause I was high on him last year too. Like I wanted him to play last year, but he really didn't
He
get
was
it.
all right. What was the guy that had the interception?
That's Eli Ricks. I was high on him too. Like I'm surprised
I
he didn't get drafted.
he cannot lead the Eagles. He
Yeah.
must be a backup. I don't care if he's a
He
he must be on the Eagles. You have to sign him. They cannot. I know you got 90 guys. You cannot get rid of him. Dude
at least
almost
put
had
him on the
two
practice
picks.
squad.
He almost had two picks for pick sixes. He
Yeah,
had one pick six, but that other one, it was a pick. It
yep.
would have been a pick any other day. So that dude right there was freaking unbelievable.
Yeah. He a ball hawk for real. Like I feel like he gonna take this spot that Greek because really Greek. Let's be real. According Greek supposed to make the team, but I think he gonna take his spot. And I feel like other than him in the DB room, how did you feel about Terrell Evans? Like I seen him do a little bit, but
He
he
did a
just
little
didn't
bit.
really.
He wasn't like okay. He's better than Mariota.
You said Terrell Evans?
Yeah,
Oh. You feel like he's better than Marcus Mariota?
yeah. That's the quarterback, right? Terrell Edmonds.
No, Terrell Evans the number I think number
Who was the
26.
who was the
Terrell
third
Evans is the
quarterback?
safety we got from the Steelers.
Oh, from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, the
I'm
safety.
sorry, my bad, my bad. I was thinking about somebody else. Terrell
Like,
Edmonds, you got to keep him. He's a ball hawk too.
he had one decent play. But I don't feel like he just. I guess it's the first game, so I guess you can like give everybody a pass. But like I think who you was talking about earlier though, you talking about Iron Book, the third string quarterback, number 19, the one that played the
Yeah.
whole. That's the dude I was talking about that had he had the worst day of the day to
Now,
me.
I was talking to the quarterback that played right after Mariota.
That's Tanner McKee, number 10. That's
That
the one that
McKay, that's it.
ball.
That's McKay. That dude can't run worth a damn, but he got an
Yeah,
arm.
yeah, I
He
say
can't run.
but he
Yo,
throwing it.
dude,
Yeah.
if people thought Tom Brady couldn't run, that dude cannot run.
Not run. I was like, bro, what? When he tried to leave the pocket. But yeah, he showed it. I just feel like I was so high on Marcus Mariota coming out the draft. It's like he's an athlete, bro. It's like when it comes to throwing,
He sucks.
he
He
can't. I'm like,
sucks.
dude, and
He
you can.
shouldn't have been. He shouldn't even been drafted. I don't know how he even got in the NFL.
No, I ain't
Mariota's
gonna
not
lie.
even a. Yeah,
He
he's
was
not even a
hot.
backup. He's not even a backup.
Coming out of college, he was that. I ain't gonna lie. He was cold in
But
college, bro.
hey, hey, there's a lot of good guys in college,
But
but
he was.
college football and the NFL football is two different things.
He need to work on his mechanics though. And then you can tell like he be kind of scared to throw the ball. I'm like, dude, what you? Then when
He
you throw
looked
the
like,
ball, he overthrowing it.
yeah, he looked nervous. Like Mariota looked like he was about to puke in the middle of the huddle. I'm like, what is he doing?
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, dude, you like what, an 8-year vet? Like, you can't be coming out
Yeah,
looking shaky like that.
but yeah, he looked horrible.
Yeah, far as throwing wise, but the running he did
Yeah,
okay. But his it's like I don't know.
but that you see why the Eagles picked him up. You saw the run that he was doing.
Yeah,
Okay, I
he
don't
definitely.
need you to run the football. I need you to throw the football.
If you
I
can't,
got running backs. I got running backs out the ears right now.
yeah. All you gotta do is just make a time. He couldn't even make the simplest throw. Like he
Yes.
overthrew somebody. I was like, dang, how you overthrow him?
He got a wide open tight end. Wide open. And he missed. He threw it at his shoes. Like, dude, you gotta hit that guy on stride. Like, what is that?
Yeah, I feel like if not oh yeah, we gotta talk about the Cleveland guy. Like him and Greg Ward had a great game too. Greg Ward had a
Yeah,
great game.
yeah.
The
Greg Greg Ward, I don't think he's gonna make the team.
Greg
But
Ward,
every time I say he's not gonna make the team, like that dude just shows up. Like
he got time he catches the ball. He sucks
he
at
just,
punt returning, but he just a great possession wide receiver. That's why I like him. Like
my
I feel like he should
problem
make the
is
team.
who's gonna do punt returns and kick returns because I am sick and tired of watching these guys not do nothing back there.
Did Devin Allen get in yesterday? Did he play? I didn't
Uh,
see him.
no, I didn't see him play.
Yeah, I think Boston Scott do a good job back there. Like I didn't like Trey Sermon back there. I didn't feel like he and they had Zach McPeterson.
Trey Sermons is probably gonna be the guy though, right?
What for kick return? I hope
You
not.
think he's gonna be the guy though, right?
I hope not. Not over Boston Scott.
Dude,
I said
we're
dude fell
bad.
out.
We are bad. We are bad at it.
Yeah, but I feel like when Boston Scott feel like when he back there he be doing he do a lot better than everybody else. But yeah,
Yeah,
how did
but
you feel?
Boston's kind of small dude. Is he gonna freaking? He's gonna be
Yeah, I agree.
yeah. But Brooks, who was the third quarterback, he's got to go. He's no
Yeah,
good.
he's that dude. I was like, bro, he had people wide open. But yeah, I want to ask you, how did you feel about Penny's play? Like, did you feel like he
The
did
what?
good? Penny.
Oh, Penny.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, Penny did good. I mean, you now see the thing with Penny is you didn't have our number one offensive line. You had our third string offensive line in when
he
Penny was running.
no,
And
he got in
he was still getting 3 to 4 yards a carry.
he got in
That's
a couple of
good.
times with the twos a little bit.
Yeah, he did punt return for a couple times,
Yeah,
but nobody goes nowhere with punt return. I don't understand it.
yeah.
But
I feel like
when you see Penny and Swift come out of the backfield together, and you get those small little chip passes to them, that's where you're going to see Penny and Swift really explode. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
behind this, yeah,
When they get off to the wing and friggin' they just chuck it right there, and it's only a 3 yard pass, but they take it to the 25 yards or maybe take it to the house, you're gonna be like, damn, that's why we got Penny. Because that's
yeah.
where Penny and Swift really
I,
work together.
Swift, man, I was so impressed with Swift off that run. That one run play, that's crazy. He broke dude
He
out his
had
shoes.
2 runs for 24 yards. He was doing 12 yards a carry last night.
That was behind the second string line. So just imagine
Yes.
behind our line.
Imagine if we had everybody playing on offensive line, our front offensive line playing.
Man, that's crazy. Appreciate you, man. But yeah, I was so impressed with Penny, man. But yeah, let's go on to the rookies. How did you feel about Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter?
Oh, notice Smith was having some issues, I thought, but he's a rookie. Like all these rookies are going to have issues. They're not going to. I don't think they're all going to come out and dominate. First of all, they're nervous.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
care what anyone says. Every rookie on their first day is going to be nervous. It's like when I made it to the show. You know what I mean? That they've been trying to do this since they were a kid,
yeah. They had
and
the jitters.
here I am. I'm at the show. Now I hope I just don't fuck up. But I
Hmm.
mean, he had his moments where did good, and he had his moments where he did bad.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like he gonna adjust to the game. That's all it is. His first.
Right.
The first one always kind of iffy. Everybody don't just do well in their first ever NFL game. So I'm not really worried about him. I feel like once he start picking it up, he gonna do a lot better. But yeah, I feel like Jalen Carter, right off the rip though, with him, he was like, oh yeah, I'm here. Like as soon as he
I
got
mean,
in, it was no talking.
yeah, Carter was guy. Who was that big guy? Remember the big guy with that sack? He freaking like demolished the guy. He just ate the whole left side up. He was like just came in and blam. He's huge. I forget his name though.
It was for us. I don't think I saw that. I probably missed it. It was on our team.
Yeah, dude's huge. He was humongous.
I,
I forget who it was though. He
I,
got a sack though, but he was like this dude like he's got to be like almost 400 pounds. This dude was huge. I'm like he's like 6'8", and he was like freaking like he was huge. I was like, oh my god, yeah, he was a big boy. I forget his
yeah,
name now.
yeah, that's crazy.
Don't know if he's gonna be on the team, but he was huge.
But yeah, I meant to ask you like so going into this season, like what is your expectations for the Eagles, like and Jalen Hurts, like
Well, my expectations like Jalen Hurts needs to stay healthy. He needs I need him to throw. I need him to throw like 4,000 yards. And I need him to get over 4,000 yards throwing the ball.
so
Don't run
give
the
me
ball as much. Yeah, I don't need you to run the ball, Jalen. I know he's going to run the ball, but I don't need him to run the ball. I
so
need
so
him to put that ball in the air.
yeah, so give me a stat line for him, like for the season, like that you would like to see him, that you believe he would get, like passing wise, like rushing wise, touchdowns and
All
all
right.
that.
If he does it the way I want 4,300 yards. I want 350 yards rushing. Um, and I still the rushing touchdowns, they're going to be up high because when we have goal line, so he'll probably get like 10 rushing touchdowns. But I don't need him to rush as much. I don't want him hurt though. That's my thing. I don't want him hurt. I need him to stay a full year. healthy. Because every year he hasn't been healthy.
Our numbers are kind of similar. I had him going for 4,300 yards in the air, 36 touchdowns throwing, 10 rushing touchdowns on the ground. I had his rushing yards going back a little bit, probably like around 400 to 500 yards, and what was only 6 interceptions again. So yeah, we right.
What's good, Gregor?
Yeah, but yeah, man. Hey, we got 6 people in my chat, man. Hey, y'all go sub up my boy on Philly Halftime, man. If y'all haven't, y'all like and subscribe on both of these channels, man. Hey, he's been doing his thing, so hey, we appreciate y'all for y'all support.
Yeah, thank you.
But yeah, let me get a record prediction for you, like from you, like what you think we're gonna come out with?
12 to 13 wins. I think the Eagles are going to be 12 to 13. I'm not. You never know what can happen. Last year we didn't get hurt. Can we do it again where we're not getting hurt? That's the thing to me. But I got 12 to 13 wins. I got us winning the division. I got the Giants right behind us, and I got Dallas. They're going down the tubes. I know everybody don't have the Dallas Cowboys going down the tubes. I have the Dallas Cowboys going down the tubes. I say we're going to beat Dallas twice this year.
Yeah, I got to sweep. I got us only splitting with the Giants just because like we'll have everything wrapped up by then. But I feel like we're gonna sweep the Cowboys and the Washington Commanders this year. But you say you got Dallas finishing third this year.
Oh yeah, they're going to go down the tubes. They're going to by week 7. They're going to want Mike McCarthy's head on the plate. They're going to be crying for him to get fired.
Yeah, and especially if Dak Prescott continued to play like he been doing like at the end of the season going into training camp. Like dude just been throwing hella picks. He's regressed a lot, man. Like Cowboy fans don't want to admit it, but I mean that's the reality. Like,
they don't want to admit it at all. Like I think he's going to throw over 20 picks.
Damn, I got him at least.
Oh yeah, he's going to watch
picks
because they're going to he's going to force the ball to Cooks. He's going to force the ball to CeeDee Lamb like he always does. You know, he's going to Michael Gallup. He just got off a torn ACL. So how good's he going to be? You know,
I feel like he's overrated. He's good, but I like how people hype him up. I don't feel like they say he's the next LT. Like no.
I think Cooks is lost a step or two. I don't think he's that good of a wide receiver no more. And if he's that good, and he makes 1,000 yards, how come he never can find a home? How come he can never find a place to call home? Like what was he with Tennessee? He was with New England. He was with the Houston Texans. He was, you know what I mean? He just keeps on jumping from place to place to place. If he's that goddamn good, well, how come he can't find a place?
I don't know. I feel like they're gonna still have the same offense, but Dak gonna be the reason why they downfall comes. Like that's the only issue. It's gonna be him.
No, totally agree with you.
Like I said before, the Cowboy fans they can't admit it. Like they gonna make when they fail this year, when they don't succeed this year, they gonna blame the coach. They're gonna fire Mike McCarthy after the season.
Oh yes.
If they have a good season and lose in the division round again, they're gonna get fired. He's gonna get fired. Because they're not going.
That's what I think. I think by week 7, the Dallas Cowboys fans are going to say, "Fire Mike McCarthy." You're going to see on ESPN, "Fire Mike McCarthy" by week 7. I got the Dallas Cowboys by week 7, 2-5.
Week 7, 2-5. Ooh, I got to see that schedule again, but yeah, I got them going 10-7 this year, and probably losing in the wild card. They're not getting far past the division round again, especially if they play the 49ers. They're not beating them. But yeah, I wanted to what was my next question? I wanted to ask you, how do you feel about Brian Johnson, like our new offensive coordinator?
Well, Brian Johnson's real close with Jalen Hurts. I mean, they actually eat dinner with him and his dad. Him and Brian Johnson dad are tight. A lot of people might not know that, but So, but last year when Jalen Hurts had something to complain about, he went to him, said, "Yo," because he was the quarterback coach. He's like, "Yo, man, this is what's going on. This is what I see, and this is what I mean."
Yeah.
So he knows what Jalen Hurts likes and what he don't like. He had good plays called yesterday.
What'd you say?
He was calling good plays yesterday.
Yeah. So do you feel like our offense will look a lot better now that we got Brian Johnson, or do you think we're gonna take a step back?
I think it's going to be. I know. I think it's going to look the same. It's going
Yeah.
to look really. I think it's going to look a little bit faster because of our running backs. You're going to be like our running backs were last year. Hold the ball. Make sure you hold the ball, damn it. Miles Sanders, hold the damn ball. Make sure you don't fumble. You know what I mean? So it is, but you're not going to see that from Swift. You're not going to see that from Penny. That's going to be a two-headed monster, and people are not realizing.
Yeah, I feel like Swift. I feel this is really the reason why I said Jalen Hurts is gonna get 4,300 yards, because I feel like Swift is gonna be the X factor of our offense, because I feel like Shane Steichen. I always torture his name, but I feel like Jalen Hurts bailed him out in a lot of situations. Like, don't get me wrong, he was great, a great coordinator, but I feel like Jalen Hurts put us on his back a lot in a lot of situations, and I feel like with Swift, I feel like with his catching ability, he gonna be able to open our offense up even more. That's why I got Jalen Hurts throwing for that many yards. So yeah, I feel like we're gonna be better than what we was last season.
Yeah, but it's like if he don't pan out as a good offensive coordinator, that's why you have a head coach. He can jump right in and be, all right, I got to take over and be the offensive coordinator. You know, just like if our defensive coordinator does not pan out, nobody knows what we got. I think he's another Jonathan Gannon until he proves me wrong.
Who's Sean
But
Desai?
yeah,
You think
Sean
he? Oh,
Desai.
damn. Okay. I was just about to ask you about him. So you feel like
Yeah,
he's gonna be the
see,
same?
I think he's going to be. Yes, but like yesterday, I seen the corners were playing tighter than when we were playing with Jonathan Gannon. We would always give them 10 yards, and now we weren't last night. We weren't giving them 10 yards.
Yeah.
But
So I
if
think.
if the side does not pan out, the Eagles have another backup defensive coordinator to go to,
Yeah.
and Matt Patricia.
Yeah. I feel
I
like. I feel
mean,
like. Yeah. Go ahead.
there's no team out there right now that could say I got two defensive coordinators. They're not going to say. I mean, you could say I got two offensive coordinators, but not two defensive coordinators.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like I feel like it's just a preseason. I feel like so they just made it all vanilla, but we I guess like you said we're gonna see what he brings to this team like when
Do
the
you
real
like
season
Do you
starts.
like Sean Desai?
I feel like he brings a different culture. Like I'm not saying I'm high on him, but I feel like he would be better than Gannon. Like I'm just glad that
I
he's
wanted
on.
Lovey Smith. I won't let nobody. I won't turn nobody down. I wanted Lovey Smith as my defensive coordinator. I'm not. That's who I wanted the whole entire time. So I hope
What's
Sean
going on?
Desai change. Hope he can change my mind, and he's not like Jonathan Gannon.
Yeah,
But
I
it's
don't
going to be
like
an
nothing about.
interesting. It's going to be
I don't,
interesting.
yeah, I don't like nothing about jumping in. But yeah, what's going on? EC1 football. Welcome to the live stream. But yeah, I feel like he's gonna be better than Jonathan Gannon. But like you said, we just gotta see. So yeah. But far as like we spoke on the expectations. Like, do you feel like it's Super Bowl or bust with this team, or do you feel like we should just like if we make it back to the NFC championship, that's good enough?
Well, it's Super Bowl bust. It would be hard to say that because it's hard to go back to back on Super Bowls.
Yeah.
So it's if we make it to the championship, I'm cool with that. If we're in the first round of the playoffs and we're out, I'm not okay with that.
Yeah.
I think
I'm
we
not.
at least got to get to the championship.
Yeah.
You know, if we can't make, we might not be able to get to the Super Bowl, but we got to be high up in the playoffs at least.
Well, yeah. But yeah, he said, yeah. But yeah, I feel like for me, I feel like it's Super Bowl to bust. I know it's hard, but just based off what they gave us last season, man, they have to run it back because they you know there was a sour taste left in our mouth, and I feel like it's only right, only if healthy. Like I said, if we healthy, then okay. But if we not healthy the whole season, like if we just go, you know, if our team just get devastated with injuries, then of course they get a pass. But if they healthy, man, it's Super Bowl or bust for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but like if you see Jalen Hurts, he has a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, that's
He,
why I got it.
right now, he's saying it's not over. He goes, "What happened was I didn't get what I wanted. I didn't get my Super Bowl, and I didn't become MVP of the Super Bowl. So that's what's up with Jalen Hurts right now. He's ticked off about it. It'd be nice to see him. It'd be nice to see Jalen Hurts actually get a Super Bowl win.
Man,
It'd be
like
it'd be nice to see Jalen Hurts go back to the Super Bowl back to back.
man, that's hard to do. This man, but this
It's
time
just hard to do.
we gotta come out on top. We gotta come out on top. So yeah, now that we spoke on the offense and all that, like who you feel like gonna be our breakout player on defense? Like I got two, but I'll let you go first. Like just for the whole year, like who you think is gonna ball out?
Oh man. Well, you got Riddick. Hassan Riddick's going to ball out because he's going to want more money next year, and he's going to show the Eagles, yo, it wasn't a fluke that I got 16 sacks, which I did call that, by the way. I told everybody he was going to get 16 sacks last year. And then, so I think Riddick will, and I think I'm going to have to go with Jalen Carter.
Yeah, he's nice.
I
Yeah,
think them two guys on defense are going to be the standout players
yeah,
because
but
I
yeah,
think he might be. Oh, he's probably going to be the sack leader. Jalen Carter will probably be the sack leader next year. This year coming up. Sorry.
yeah, yeah. I got two of them. Like Hassan Reddick is in his own. He's in his own little world. So I'm not,
Yeah.
we already know what he gonna do. So I'm not counting him because we already know what he gonna bring. But my two, I got Josh Sweat. I feel like he gonna get at least 14 sacks this year. Like, cause
He just got
if you
off
look,
of tearing an ACL, right?
yeah, but he had 11 sacks last year. Then the year before that he had seven. Then the year before that
Yeah.
he had four. So every year he's shown that, like, look, bro, I'm getting more sacks every year. So I feel like he gonna be our breakout player. And then my second player, I got Reed Blankenship. I feel like he gonna get 3 to 4 picks, probably like two forced fumbles, and probably like maybe 5 to 7 PBUs. Like I got that much faith in him. And I know EC1, you said you weren't really high on Sidney Brown, bro. But hey, you can't. Hey, I think you missed. I think you missed on him though. I ain't gonna lie, EC1. I think you missed on him.
Yeah. Sidney Brown is a freaking beast. He is a ball hawk. I don't know.
Yeah,
I know there's a lot of people that didn't see what Sidney Brown did in college, but go back and look what he did.
I
He
watched.
was calling, yo, by the way, he was calling defensive plays.
Yep.
With his team, he was calling different defensive plays.
Yeah, I think they had like I think they was like ranked number 6. They had like the 6th ranked defense in college. Cause
Yeah.
they had him in that other corner too. But yeah, EC1 football said Eli Reese was the second highest graded defender among all players in the preseason week 1 through 4. Week 1, 4 targets, 1 catch allowed, 7 yards, 1 interception, 1 pass deflection. Like, see, he gotta make the team. He
Yeah,
he has to make the team.
he's making a statement, and he should have had another interception for a pick six.
And he's
That should have been an
arm,
interception. I don't know
his
what
arm so
happened, but
long. I said his arm so long.
yeah, he should have had that.
Yeah. Yeah, Miss Ash, Sweaty, he gonna be a dog. But she said Sweaty gonna show out this season for sure. Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
definitely agree.
He said Sweaty never torn his ACL. That's Barnett. Oh yeah, I forgot we got Barnett too. Did he play
Get rid of
yesterday?
him. You got to get rid of him.
Did he play yesterday?
No. Did we get a 15-yard penalty? Did we get a
No, no.
15-yard penalty?
I guess you EC1 responded to what I said about Sidney Brown. Yeah, come
Oh,
on there, you got it. That boy hitting it.
yeah,
I said, I don't know what you was. I was like, hold on now, EC1, you gotta go back and look at him. He said, I can
yeah.
admit I was wrong.
Derek Barnett needs to go. Pack your bags, buddy. You need to get off my goddamn team. I'm tired of all the 15-yard penalties you give us.
Yeah, he got anger issues. Like I feel like he just need to,
Yes.
like, bro, just chill. Like if you're gonna be aggressive like that, just be on the field, but be disciplined when you do it, bro. Like all the extra shit. I mean, my bad. All the extra stuff you don't even gotta. Like, it's not necessary, man. Like really.
Yeah, but he's just getting the stupid penalties. I'm tired of stupid penalties.
My guy, Eagles Uncut 2.0. What's going on? Welcome
What's
to the
up?
chat. Yeah, but yeah, if y'all don't know too, me and him got our own little podcast. We do every Monday at 7:30. So if y'all free to come in tomorrow, we're gonna talk with some more birds too at 7:30. So but yeah, Derek Barnett gotta go, man. But who else? Let's see, what else? Is anybody else that stood out to you in the preseason game? Hey, who's the running back that fumbled the ball? Somebody in the comment section tell me his name. What was the running back number 34 that fumbled the ball? I think he was on third screen.
I don't remember that one.
He was on third screen with Iron Book. Number 34, they did a play up through the middle and he fumbled it. And the Ravens recovered the ball. Somebody in the comment section let me know.
Wait a minute.
I should send him to the
I
Vikings.
forget. With the regular.
I think was it Kennedy Brooks? Do we still have him? Was it? I'm telling you, bro. It
Oh,
was.
yes, we still have him.
Yeah, yeah. He didn't look well. I ain't gonna lie. That offensive line was the third screen offensive line was ass. They was terrible as a whole. So it's really kind of. I mean, you can't knock the fumble, but at the same time, yeah, it was Brooks. At the same
Yeah,
time, though, you slick and kind of give him a pass because they line
yeah,
was
but
trash.
Brooks is going to be on what you call it. Brooks is going to just. They're going to put him back at the practice squad. He ain't ready yet.
Yeah. I
He's not
didn't
going to
like
be on
it.
this team.
Yeah, I didn't like seeing McPeterson at punt return. I did not enjoy that.
Dude, I didn't like. I'll be honest with you, I didn't like nobody doing punt returns and kick returns last night. I mean, come on. It would go in. It would go in the end zone. They take it out, and they can't get to the 25. If you can't get to the 25, just kneel it. Give me to the 25. I'm
Yeah, I
fine
don't.
with 25. I don't want you to go 20. We can't get up the field on
Yeah,
punt returns or kick returns. We can't get nowhere. It's a
I don't
big
feel like.
problem.
Yeah, I don't feel like me personally, as far as special teams, I don't feel like Kobe deserves a spot. I'm sorry. I don't feel like when it comes to punt return, I don't feel like Greg Roy should be back there. He's trash behind there. Like
Right.
he's a great possession catch on receiver. I want him to make this team, but I don't want him playing. I don't want
You
him
want
playing
Greg
special.
Ward to make this team?
Yeah, because he's a great like bro. Look at crucial third downs. Like he could be like the fifth receiver. But like
Oh,
before special team, bro, he's not like he's nice, bro. I'm telling you. As far as like catching the ball, he can catch, man. he don't got to
Yeah.
start, but like I feel like he'll be a good depth piece. That's just in my opinion.
No, I just don't see. I don't see Greg Ward making a team. I just
Yeah.
don't. I'm like, we have too much out there. Like,
So who you?
there's other wide receivers out there that they're probably going to keep, like Quez Watkins. You're going to keep, you know what I mean? And they're going to probably go younger.
Yeah. Eagles Uncut 2.0. He said, "Who y'all got making the roster between Eli, Josh, Joe, and Ringo?" You can go ahead first for the
Well, Ringo and
I think all
yeah,
three gonna make it.
I think all three of them are going to be on there. Actually,
There's no way. There's no way. Ricks is not making it. I'm
if
sorry.
he don't make it, we
He's
got
better than
problems.
Ringo.
Right now, he looked better than Ringo. Ringo looked
Yeah.
like he's just gonna. He needs help. Ringo looked like he needs help a little bit. He has to get out of that college funk.
I don't know what we're talking about here. But EC1 says signing Clay was horrible. He needs to go. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, Clay's not gonna make.
But yeah, I don't think Greedy Williams is gonna make it either. I don't feel like. What about the other safety, the Bates dude? It's like Bates or something. The guy that we got from Tampa Bay. Like, what did you think about him? He was getting cooked too.
He was getting cooked, so I don't know. Which one are you going to keep
Remember,
Greedy or are you going to keep? Somebody's got to go because one of them
both
they
of them
both
can go. Really,
the
them
both
two.
of them they were getting burnt. So yeah, I agree with you. They were both getting burnt. So, but maybe they need more time.
He said that means we would have seven corners. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with it. They all good, man. You can't. Well,
Yeah,
I
but
wouldn't
we
be mad if
can.
they let go Ringo, but I'm not letting go Joe
You
or
can't
Rick.
let Ringo go. You're not
Yeah,
letting Ringo.
yeah, yeah. But I'm not letting Ricks go or Joe. I'm sorry. That's just in my opinion. Maybe
But
he.
I mean, you Jobs might go. I don't know. I don't. I would keep him. I would keep him, but they're only gonna probably keep six corners. You know what I mean?
They probably
Because
put one of them on the practice squad.
yeah, it might be Ringo in the practice squad. You never know.
Oh yeah, it was Evans, the safety that I was talking about, number 30. The one that I said he was kind of getting cooked.
Yeah,
Yeah, he didn't. He had one hard hit, but he didn't do too good. I don't like. But he hit hard though. EC1 said he said we should have let Clay find another job, maybe scooping the dog crap on the side on the facility. He sucks as a
listen,
special
Clay will
team
be
coach.
easy one. Clay's gonna be on the practice squad. I mean, if he had a lot of targets and he wasn't getting them.
Dang, that's crazy. So
Sorry
yeah,
about that.
how did you feel about the Cleveland dude? Like he was going nice too. I didn't even know we had a dude named Cleveland on our team, but he was
Yeah,
nice. He did good, man.
we have a guy named Cleveland, and he was doing all right. You know, they come up with their we got guys that came up big. You're like, well, who the hell's Cleveland over here?
I never
You
knew.
know what I mean? You're like, who the hell's Cleveland? But he stood out. I liked him actually.
Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah,
what did you think about Joseph Nagata? I feel like he don't got no speed. He gets no separation. He just he's like a big he kind of play like Dez Bryant to me. Like
who was
catching
that?
wise, Joseph Nagata, number 86. Like he was
Oh,
catching it, but he was the one that got the offensive pass
yeah. But
interference.
as soon as he catches it, it looks like he goes into slow motion.
Yeah,
Like he
it's like
looks like when he ain't got the ball, he looks like he had a little bit of speed. But when he gets it or he tries to catch it, like everything goes in like slow motion. Like he tries to catch it and it's I don't know.
he said we're alienated. We're alien. alienated at. I'm tired of seeing Greg Ward at special teams. What the fuck are we putting Sermon in? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't like Greg. I don't like him at punt return. I ain't like Trey Sermon there either. I feel like Boston Scott is the best. Like when he's
We might
like,
use a corner. We might use a corner. Couldn't we use a
yeah,
corner as a punt return and a kick returner?
yeah. We probably
I would like maybe
I put Scott on
use.
both.
I would. That's what I would try to do. I'm like, you got your corners are pretty fast.
Can we throw away Book? Oh yeah, he gone for sure. There's no way.
Yeah,
If
Book's
he
not. The book. Yeah, Book's is gone.
if he takes the team, oh my god, he gonna have to be this crazy. No way.
I got a question for you. How many
Yeah.
running backs do you think we're keeping?
I wasn't. I ain't gonna. I'm gonna keep it real. I was not impressed with Penny. I know he. I just wasn't impressed with him.
With Penny?
I was not impressed. I'm sorry.
With Penny? You wasn't impressed with Penny?
No. I don't know if he's just slow or he don't got no moves or nothing. He's just simply a power back. I guess. But
Yeah,
I'm not. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think Trey gonna make it because I don't feel like he ran hard either.
I think he's going to make it, and it's going to be one of them. It's going to be God. What is it? No, what's
I don't
it's
know.
it's going to be hard. I think they're only going to keep 4 running backs. So I don't know who's going to be the odd man out.
Yeah, if it was up to me, I'll probably. I'm keeping Boston Scott. I'm definitely keeping Swift. You know, Gainwell gonna stay. It's between Penny and Trey Sermon for me. So who would you keep between them two?
I got to keep Penny because he catches the ball out of the backfield, and
Yeah, I keep Penny with him.
then but that's me. But I mean, you might make a trade. I don't like, you know.
Yeah,
I just don't know. Like, I know you should only have 4. You need 4 running backs in case somebody gets hurt. But I know you're not keeping 5.
yeah. But Miss Ash, you feel like it was the line? I feel like he. I just, oh man, I
No,
just
she's
think
right. It was the line too. She ain't
he was
wrong.
there with the
We
second.
ain't got we didn't have our offensive line. We
But no,
got
I ain't gonna lie. They when he was in with the second group, they was doing throwing plays. Like he didn't really get no reps. Like running
yeah,
rides with
but
the
when he
second
was in
ride.
the backfield and he got the ball, those guys were already back there. He's already trying to,
Yeah,
get up the road. I'm like, they're not making a hole. They're already back there when Penny gets the ball.
yeah, it
When
was.
you rewatch it, I mean, like, she's not wrong. She's definitely not wrong. I seen it. It's like, yo, man, you got to give Penny some time to get that gear going.
Yeah,
But
I guess for me, I feel like since like when I saw Swift, I was expecting him to be shifty like that. Because I'm gonna be honest, I never seen him play in Seattle. Like I don't remember him playing for them. So I was expecting him to at least kind of like I don't know, give a bit. It felt like he wasn't trying to run in the case. Like I don't know, but look, what's up, Kev? Now we haven't talked about the linebackers. I saw a little bit of plays from Miles Jack. Like, how do you feel about them? I saw Cunningham, but I didn't really just see nothing.
Miles Jack was awesome.
I don't know
Um,
because I was kind of like going in and out. Like I was like doing stuff in
yeah,
between the games, so
Miles
I
Jack.
probably missed a lot.
Miles, they're ball hawks. Cunningham, I like, and look, we just got a guy that just tore his ACL. He's out for the year.
So yeah, somebody go get some more
So
tick.
some people are gonna have to step up and man the frig up. I'm tired of this freaking baby crap shit with our linebackers. I really am. I'm tired of the linebackers just being a bunch of like, yeah, all right. Our linebackers are playing. They play soft. Man, like somebody needs to slap somebody in their helmet and say, "Yo, time to become a man. Like, man up and start smacking somebody in the mouth."
Hey,
You are
who?
you are playing football here. You're not playing like hopscotch.
Yeah, Who's number 75 on defense? Was that Kyron Johnson or was it the other dude? He didn't do anything too when he was in the game. Number 75 on defense. If anybody in the chat know who I'm talking about, I think it was Kyron Johnson, but he didn't do anything either.
Yeah, but it's only the first preseason game. It's nothing that, and it's really nothing that big to be everybody panicking about, like because they didn't do something. But pump the brakes after game 2. Then everybody can start yelling at everybody like, "Get rid of this guy and get rid of this guy." You'll find
Yeah.
out more.
So when do they make the final cuts? Like the final cut is it after the preseason or what?
Well, after game 2, you'll see people start getting cut drastically.
You think?
The third game, then they have to get to the what's it, 85 or something, and they're at
I believe
90.
so. I don't know. I just don't know why we
I
don't.
think game 2 they had to get to 85.
Yeah, I just don't understand why we don't value their position though. Like linebacker, like
We never
bro,
did.
people can tap. Bro, that's the leader of. That's like the quarterback of the defense. Like you need
Eagles
somebody.
never took linebackers ever. It's like they don't hold their weight. It's like a running back. They don't really. They won't go and get running backs like they should. Like they don't get linebackers like they should. You know what I mean? They don't. That's one. There's always a weakness on a football team, right? You got to figure it out. There's always going to be a weakness on any football team. There's a weakness. Linebackers are Eagles football. The weakness. They don't.
Yeah.
All my money's going in my corners. All my money's going to go to wide receivers. All my money's going to go into the quarterback. Somebody is going to get ripped off.
Mm-hmm.
There's only so much money you can throw around in football.
Yeah. But yeah, Kev Talking Bird says year in and year out, the linebacker position has been suspect. That's always our defensive weakness. Yep, true.
Right.
True.
He's not
The
wrong.
middle be
Everybody has a
suspect.
big question mark around our linebackers every year,
Yep.
and then they get hurt,
I
and
feel like that's why
you don't have a good backup to take that. You don't have a good a guy that's a good backup to take that place.
I feel like that's why we lost. One major reason why we lost the Super Bowl because up the middle was just trash.
No, you
Like
lost the
running
Super
routes
Bowl.
and passing
You lost
routes.
the Super Bowl because Jonathan Gannon's a goddamn idiot. And let me just tell you, you got a coach like Andy Reid that know how bad he is. He just picked them apart. He picked a play to the right side, and nobody was there. He said, "Yo, next time we go down the field, we're going to do the same play, but we're going to do it the opposite. We're going to go to the left side." He goes, "Nobody's going to be there. Nobody's there."
Man,
Jonathan
bro,
Gannon
that was the
does.
most
Jonathan
embarrassing.
Gannon does not know how to change up a scheme
Bro,
on the fly.
that was so like I almost started to cry. Like I was dead embarrassed. Like I never in my life seen Darius Slay that confused. Like
It's
on the first attempt, I was like, bro, are you?
But
It was
it's
the
not
worst.
Slay. He's not
I,
confused. He was doing the right thing. He was sort of yelling at somebody else because he wasn't doing the right thing. Because everybody didn't know what the hell Johnny Gannon was trying to come up with.
no, nobody knew. That's why I'm saying as a whole, like,
That's
man,
my
that was
problem with
bad.
Johnny Gannon, though.
And
Like,
they had to come in the worst at the most important game. Like we slip up that bad. Like honest,
yeah.
I'm like all due respect to Chief fans and Patrick Mahomes, bro. We supposed to blew them out. Honest to God, we supposed to blew
Well,
them out. Like how the
let me
game was
ask you
going in the
this:
first
Do
half.
you know any other football team that had Patrick Mahomes by halftime going in the locker room hurt? Right.
And up by 10.
When you come back, you don't blitz him once. You don't blitz somebody that cannot walk, that just got frigging a shot so he can play the game, but you know he could pick you apart with his arm, and you don't blitz the man once? Are you crazy? Hold on, I got 4 guys that got over 11 sacks, and you're not going to blitz him once. You're not going to blitz him once. And in the second half of the Super Bowl. You
That's crazy.
blitzed. You went and blitzed the 49ers and took out every quarterback they got. And they had to go with a friggin' tight end to throw the football. But you're not going to blitz damn Patrick Mahomes when you already know you have him on the ropes. You got to be
Yeah.
crazy. Like, this is
That's,
what gets me. This is why I get mad at Jonathan Gannon. This is
yeah.
why I say he cost you games.
Mm-hmm.
People are
Right.
saying Jalen Hurts' fumble cost games. Jalen Hurts' fumble didn't cost games because he went back and scored.
And we was we was up by 10 at the half.
Yes.
Then they cheated us with the Devontae Smith catch. They said it wasn't a catch before the half. All my
It's a
life we talked
goddamn
about.
catch. See, that's the
Yeah, but
problem. Another thing with the referees, they don't even know what a catch is anymore.
I was like, are you serious, bro? But yeah, I just feel like he brought a weak mentality to Philly, and that's why I feel like he didn't even. That's the reason why he didn't even want to talk to us. Like he just left. Like, and that's what make it so messed up because, like, dude, you could at least talk to us before the game, bro. You go and get your job, and it just made it seem like you was only concerned about that job more than anything. And it's like, dude,
That's what he was. He was concerned more about the job before he was worried about he was worried about being an offensive coordinator. Like, I guess he was so happy he was going to be an offensive coordinator, then he stopped wanting to be a friggin', hey, let me get a Super Bowl ring.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
it's okay. It's okay. He's gonna be fired in 2 seasons for sure.
Oh,
Two
two
seasons
seasons.
top. Two
They're not
seasons
going to.
for
I don't know about 2 seasons because the problem is with the Cardinals is they don't like sitting. They don't like giving people money and letting them sit on their ass. They're gonna like, well, if I gotta pay you, you might as well be the coach. You know what I mean? They don't like. He's guaranteed that money, so they don't have to pay him. So he might be 3 years, but
I
he's
give
going.
him
That team's gonna go right
they
down.
won't win 3 games. They won't win no more than 4 games next year.
I
Yeah,
don't even know. I don't even know if they're gonna win that.
but EC1, he said Moro and Jomo absolutely dominated his rep. He showed great flashes throughout the game. Don't be surprised if he makes a name for himself in the crowded D line room. Yeah, that's another thing too, man. We have so much. Like we definitely the deepest team in the NFL at
But that's where
defensive
we
line for
always
sure.
are in the defensive line. That's where we always are. We're always deep in defensive line, and we're always deep on offensive line.
Yep.
We're always switching our defensive line, but if somebody gets hurt, we know that we're good on offensive line and defensive line.
We we got
That's your bread and butter, man. That's your bread and butter. I mean, I know everybody wants. They like the highlights of the wide receivers and the running backs. Protecting the quarterback and going after the quarterback and eating is where you make your money.
yeah, we got Catavia Street, Milton Williams. Oh, I forgot about him. Uh, we got what? Um, Jordan Davis.
Yep.
What? Jalen Carter, Fletch. Who else? We got some more people too. I mean, it's crazy on the
I
D line.
mean, if we get rid of penalty boy, I'll be more happy.
Yeah.
Penalty
Yeah.
boys just drive me crazy.
Everybody's got to be disciplined, man. Like, but yeah,
Right.
it's crazy though. But yeah, we coming up almost on the hour. We 59 minutes in. Is anything else you want to talk about? Something else that you got before we get up out of here?
Now, I just wanted to hear your opinions on the game and what you thought.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so we about to wrap it up, y'all. Hey, we got 7 people in the chat. And appreciate all y'all for coming in and supporting us today, man. Like I said before, uh follow my guy Philly halftime, man. The link is in the description. You know, follow us both on Twitter. You know, follow Philly halftime on Twitter and YouTube, and follow me right here. You can see it my own logo at Eagles Playbook Podcast, and then on Twitter is QuezzyTheGreat. It's right there in the logo. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, man. And tomorrow, you know, hey, Uh, we doing the Eagles Unleashed episode 3. Again, we're gonna be talking about basically some of the stuff that we saw yesterday and all that. So yeah, man. Hey, fly Eagles fly, man. We out.
Fly, go fly. Catch you out on the rebound.
All right.